I do think it's sort of an unknown fact that he debuted this speech in Detroit.
I have a dream this afternoon that my four little children will not come up in the same young days that I came up within, but they will be judged on the basis of the content of their character, not the color of their skin.
And it was a bit of a testing the waters, if you will, because 6 weeks later, roughly 6 weeks later, on August 28th, 1963, there's the famous March on Washington, March for Jobs and Freedom, which had about 250,000 people, 250,000 people in the front of the Washington Monument and Lincoln Monument. And of course, Martin Luther King again spoke there right from the Lincoln Monument and gave his I Have a Dream speech.
I have a dream this afternoon that the brotherhood of man will become a reality in this day. With this faith, I will go out and carve a tunnel of hope through the mountain of despair. With this faith, I will go out with you and transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows. With this faith, we will be able to...
The Walk to Freedom in Detroit, which again had 125,000 roughly marchers, that was the biggest civil rights demonstration in history. And it was a monumental event. Unfortunately, it was surpassed just a few weeks later in Washington. And the Washington demonstration was massive. Still one of the key civil rights events in our history, and had press, enormous amount of American press as well as international press, and the speech moved people. So it kind of gets forgotten that he debuted it here and sort of tested it here and tweaked it here. So it is one of those facts. I think a lot of Detroiters, especially African American Detroiters, the older generation, those over 55, 60 years old, remember it well. It was a monumental event for this community. But yeah, it's kind of been forgotten along the way.
Free at last, thank God.